the beat back.
Wow, 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 wow. Let me on Sakala. Wow, 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 wow. Go, wow, 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 wow. Go, wow, bawa gbe ni ayo, ayo. Go, wow, bawa gbe ni ayo, ayo. Apa, 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 mena. Apa, 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 mena. Apa, 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 mena. Apa, 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 apa. My father, my father. Oh, God, Ramo, my father, my father, my father, my father.
My father, my father, you are wonderful. My father, you are too down. Go up, away, go up, pleasure. Come on, I yeah. My father, you are wonderful. My father, you are too down. Go up, away, go up, pleasure. Come on, yeah. Go up, 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 go up.
Today now my wedding day. I'm so glad to see today. It's a joyful day for me. Everybody join me to celebrate. Now go do it for me. No be any rara. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody jijo ayo. Ibadi ni joa. Iyawo bere mu jojo. Standing in joa. Oko iyawo mu jojo. Ibadi ni joa. Iyawo bere mu jojo. Standing in joa. Oko iyawo mu jojo. He who finds a wife, find what is good.
Yes, sir.
I receive favor from the Lord Almighty. House and wealth, I inherit from parents. For the prudent wife, he is from the Lord. Ibadi ni joa, iyawo bere mu jojo. Standing in joa, oko iyawo mu jojo. Ibadi ni joa, iyawo bere mu jojo. Standing in joa, oko iyawo mu jojo. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one. They shall become one flesh. What God has joined together, let no one separate. Ibadi ni joa, iyawo bere mu jojo. Standing in joa, oko iyawo mu jojo. Ibadi ni joa, iyawo bere mu jojo. Standing in joa, oko iyawo mu jojo.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I welcome you to the chat room for this week. From wherever you're watching, from wherever you are listening now. My name is Olaide Abioye. Akibubu Akasan Adeku Dedi Asko. Yagoma Notkoja Isheju Mefa. To the chat room with Olaide Abioye. I greet every one of you watching me live and direct from live shows by Olaide Abioye on Facebook, and that's the platform where we stream every week, every Sunday on this special program. I welcome you all. How are you doing? How was your weekend? And happy new week. I greet you and I welcome you all from wherever you're watching. For those of you watching from Nigeria, for those of you watching all over the world, good evening to you. It's 7 minutes past 5, and is your darling program that stream every Sunday, 5 p.m. every Sunday on this platform. Live shows by Olaide Abioye. Good evening And I want to say happy first Sunday of the month of February. It's going to be a successful month for every one of us. It's going to be a month of achievement. It's going to be a month of blessings for every one of us. It's going to be a month of next level for every one of us. For whatever thing we lay our hands upon this month of February, it shall be successful. And don't let us forget that this month is a month of love. Show some love to your brothers, show some love to your sisters, show some love to anyone around you whosoever needs your help. In as much you have the capacity to help or assist that person, show love to one person today. It goes a long way. You might not know, you might be saving a life with whatsoever help or assistance you could render. So, good evening. Welcome to your darling show, the chat room. Today, we're going to be going into the music world, especially in Ondo State today. Fún àǹfààní àwọn tí àwọn èèyàn wa tí wọ́n jẹ́ tiwantiwa ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ìjẹ́ mo kí yín o, ṣé dáadáa la bá yín, a kú dédé àsìkò yìí lórí ètò the chat room, yàrá ọ̀rọ̀, yàrá èdè pẹ̀lú Olaide Abioye lórí ìtàkùn live shows by Olaide Abioye on Facebook. For those of you watching, we really appreciate you for joining us this week and for making it a date with us. It's going to be an interesting episode, and just stay tuned on this channel for today. It's going to be an hour program where we're going to have a guest, a person of Mr. Olaide Abioye, popularly known as Tlove. He's a juju musician and he's a fast rising musician, and as time goes on the show, we're going to bring him on board to actually delve into his music career so far. How many years has he spent in that particular field, and some other issues pertaining to his career. So gbogbo yín náà ni mo kí ní gbogbo ibi tí ẹ ti ń wò mí, a kú dédé àsìkò yìí, ní Ọlọ́run ọba náà ló ní ká máa bẹ ìbà Ọlọ́run ọba, ìbà gbogbo àwọn alátìlẹyìn wa tí wọ́n ti wà lẹ́yìn lórí ètò yìí, pàápàá jùlọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá ní gbogbo ọ̀sẹ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ ti mú ní ojúṣe yín láti ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn fún wa lórí ètò yìí. A tún ti dé fún tọ̀sẹ̀ yìí náà nìyẹn, bá ti dé a ti mọ̀ pé orí ètò yìí náà láti máa ń ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò àwọn tó lọ ní àwùjọ wa. Olaide Abioye wọn lórúkọ mi, inú mi á wá dùn púpọ̀ fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti ń wọlé, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ ibi tí ẹ ti ń wò wá, ká dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ẹ ti wà níbí, ẹ drop comment fún wa. By God's grace, the comment is going to be posted on the screen for every viewers to see. So if you're watching us right now, we'll really appreciate it if you can help us share this video and also help us drop your comment, and you can also like this video. And let me tell you something. We're going to be giving away 2,000 naira as giveaway today for the most shared. So if you're watching, just endeavor to share to at least, I'm saying it again, at least 20 times. So you can copy the link, go to groups that you belong to, then share it 20 times. Go and share, let it go viral. Let it go viral. We're going to be giving out 2,000 naira cash on this show today. Check box, 2,000 naira cash, 20,000, 2,000 naira, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 200 naira, 200 naira in 10 places. So make sure you share it 20 times. We're going to, at the end of the show, I'm going to wo Tagoni Oshime, ti o gbegba oroke nínú àwọn tí wọ́n bá share jù. Well, 2K might be small to you, but it means a lot to some people. So lórúkọ Ọlọ́run, lórúkọ ọba akọ́dá ayé, lórúkọ ọba ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run, kábíyèsí Elédùmarè, ọba tó ti ń bẹ káyé tó máa bẹ, Olódùmarè tó ti máa tí ó tún máa wà nígbà táyé ò ní sí mọ́, òun náà ló ní ká máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ pèdè, ká máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ dára. Ìbà rẹ Ọlọ́run ọba. Lónìí ìbà gbogbo àwọn àgbààgbà náà èyí tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ń pèdè káwa ó tó máa pèdè. Ìbà àwọn àgbààgbà tí wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ káwa ó tiẹ̀ tó rẹ́nu pé bàbá. Ìbà gbogbo yín o ní akíyín pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò the chat room with Olaide Abioye lónìí. live shows like Olaide Abioye. People are already dropping their comments. Adewale Ruth from Akungba, God bless you, my sister, for joining us on the show. God bless you. Welcome. Please share this video. Let it go viral. Also, my dear brother, Principal Abdul Salam, he said, done and share to 20 groups. Wow. Well, let's see. Who's going to win. Though some people are also joining us right now. And as time goes on, we're going to bring up our guest for today in person of Titi Olorutoba Tolulope that is going to be joining us from on those states. So please, we're still bringing up people. Share this video. 2,000 naira for grab. Yeah, who's going to get that 2,000 naira? Let's see. We're still waiting for more people. We're still waiting for more people. And for those of us who joined us earlier on the show, we played a music video, and that's a music video by our guest. Let's drop these. Ila Land by Tlove.
Oh God, we plead the blood of Jesus on the line, and we say, Lord, please heal our land. Heal our land, oh God. For you will pour out of water on the thirsty land, and the streams on the dry ground. Oh, oh, you will pour out your spirit on our offsprings, and your blessings on the descent down. Oh, and your blessings on the descent down. For you will pour out water on the thirsty land, and the streams on the dry ground. Oh, you will pour out your spirit on our offsprings, and your blessings on the descent down. Oh Lord, and your blessings on the descent down. Lord, please heal our land. Lord, please heal our land. When you pour out your spirit, we'll heal. Come and heal our land. Lord, please heal our land. Through your spirit, we are healed. Through your spirit, we are healed.
All right, that's Ila Land by Tolulope Tlove, who is our guest on the show today. It's one of the songs he has produced, and that's a very wonderful one. Praying for our land, and if you agree with me, Nigeria needs healing. Our land needs healing now. Okay, our guest is already online, and we believe that he's going to join us in the studio. And Mr. Tolulope, if you're there, welcome to the show. Okay, we're still waiting for. Okay, you're welcome to the show. Good evening, Mr. Tolu. Tlove, can you hear me? Oh, maybe you unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Good evening.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
A wonderful evening to you. I'm fine.
Yeah, same here.
All right. For those of you watching live and direct, we have Mr. Olorutoba Tolulope, aka Tlove, a fast rising music artist who is doing wonderfully well in the world of Juju music, and also is the chairman Association of Juju Musicians of Nigeria, Akoko Zone. If I'm right, Mr. Tlove.
Yes, sir. You're right. You're right.
All
Akoko
right.
chapter.
Okay.
You're right.
All right. Akoko chapter of that particular
Yeah.
association. Good evening. You're welcome to the show, Chat Room with Olaide Abioye, and a lot of people are watching you live and direct all over the world now. All right. We are actually going to be delving into your career path, and also we're going to be delving into some of your activities outside your career. So, and a lot of people are actually eager to know more about you, especially the people who are your fans across Ondo State and Nigeria as a whole. So, let me start from here, Mr. Tolu. As
Yes, sir.
chairman of Juju Association of Juju Musicians in Akoko
Yes, sir.
area, a lot of things, especially among Juju artists, a lot of rivalry, a lot of misunderstanding do happens, and I know it's not something that started now. Or only àti àtayébáyé ló ti wà láti ti kọ́ ṣe ló wà lásìkò
Yeah, yeah,
yìí
yeah, yeah.
lẹ́ni ó ti
Sure.
máa rí. Now, I want us to start from this rivalry amongst Juju musician. We have that rivalry too among Fuji musician. We had one recently in Ondo State between the popular Demola Suzy and Taye Turaya, which we know that you played a very strong part, a very good part. You played a very good role in solving that particular rivalry. So can we start from there? How were you able to solve that issue between the big wigs, Demola Suzy and Taye Turaya last year? Because it was a very big news last year that you as a young person were able to bring that issue to an end.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening. I'm very pleased to be here, and I really appreciate everybody watching us right now, including the fans and my person. That's the host, Olaide Abioye. I'm grateful for this. What I can really say about this, the question you're asking me, the two people you're talking about, they're my boss. And they're the big wings we have in those states, especially Oromi or Tai Turaya is one of our leader in the music industry. So it's one of the big wings. But there's something I'm gonna say to that. Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé igi kan kì í dágbó ṣe. I really appreciate God for the kind of people God gave me in this area that assisted me in this, and that has really been supporting me in any issues I have. Because mostly talking about the music career, I knew when I started, so I knew people that are far more than me that had this experience. So most times when I have issue, I go to them, Baba, John cover a little shele, báwo la fẹ́ ṣe, báwo la fẹ́ ṣe. So when this thing came up, it was not really a big issue like that. Kí n ṣáà sọ pé ìjà ìfẹ́ bíi pé ìfẹ́ náà ni ẹ mọ̀ pé everywhere ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Recently ẹ̀yin náà sọ ìmí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní Fuma, ìmí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní Goma, which is the gospel musician. Tó tẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́lẹ̀ láàrin this Aláṣeyọrí àti Tọ́pẹ́ Àlàbí recently. Ẹ dẹ̀ rí pé kò tó nǹkan kan tó yẹ pé everything tún ti kúrò ńlẹ̀. So àwọn ìjà ìfẹ́ là ń pa àwọn ìjà yẹn, but we just thank God. Nǹkan tó really come up lately was not really big. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé, Demola Suzy, Sir Demola Suzy is the present governor of Ajum in Ondo State. Yeah. So in Akoko year, we've decided that we don't want to associate ourselves with Ajum. We don't want to. We just want to be our own. You get. So, and anything we're doing really talks about our leader here, which we have our leader, the front wheel, which is Taye Turaya. So we're not relating or associating with them from onset. We've been doing our thing. As you see, I'm proud of being a native of Akoko. Akoko is a big land on its own to become a state on its own. So we're not really associating with them. But alongside, and these 2 weeks you're talking about, we're able to look into it. Báwo la ṣe lè ṣe? Báwo la June ṣe lè come up ní area yìí? Tá June bá ti wá, ìjà ti parí, gbogbo ẹ̀ ti tán. Because me that you're looking at, I was formerly in Goma. This gospel. A lot of things happened there too. That was why I stepped down. That not knowing God was planning me to settle some things. So when I got to Ajum alongside, I thank God for the life of MA. That's Mayor Kings, is one of the elders and the musician in this area. Sheyi Blessing and so like that. We have Roima, we have a lot of them like this. So we're able to work together to settle these things. Okay, kila leshe with the youth here too, the musicians here. Okay, kila leshe. Tafile associate ara pẹ̀lú àwọn people here. Because if we don't associate ourselves, there's a lot of things, the relationship won't be intact. And there's a lot of things we should be doing in this area that will help us when we're connected with the state, when we're relating, it will help us to just move on. When the love is there, Ondo State is going to change entirely. Because when we have the governor of Ajum, which is Demola Suzy, and we have the leader here, which is Taye Turaya. Kò síbi tí wọ́n ti ṣàìmọ̀ Taye Turaya ní Nàìjíríà yìí tá a wà, especially Southwest. So ìgbà tá a bá ti sọ pé àwọn ò associate pẹ̀lú wọn. So that means pé generally in Ondo State will be lagging behind the music in Nigeria as a whole. Ní Juju line. So let's just, kì í ṣe pé tàbá associate, kì í ṣe pé we can move on. But associating with them will help Ondo State at large to move on musically. Because if we look at it musically, Juju and other genres of music, you can see Ondo State is not yet there. We are moving, but thank God for the present status now. We have a lot of fast rising like me. So we're able to talk to our leader, Baba Turaya, Baba Kilafeshi, Baba. And I thank God for his life. He's a simple person too. So when we're able to talk to pẹ̀lú àwọn elders that join MA, we're able to talk together. Okay, Eja relate, and we make the call to the states. Okay, bye. Okay, we're ready to associate with you. Come, we want to see you. Come and have a talk with us. Let's know what you have for us before we have it. And Demola Suso is the leader. He has to come all the way from Akure down to Akoko. So we have to have the meeting. After the meeting, instantly they were able to resolve everything that has really came up. So thank God today that we now have a good relationship with the states, and Mr. Taye Turaya and Mr. Demola Suzy are always there to develop Ondo State musically with our own support. So thank God for the relationship now that is affirmative, is positive. So I really appreciate God. So that was how the thing got settled with God on my side and with the assistance of people around me. We're able to solve the tranches between us and the states. So that was just the little story.
Ó túmọ̀ sí pé kárìn kápọ̀ yí yẹni.
Exactly.
All right. We pray that alliance will actually bring forth good fruit for the association and also Juju musicians across Ondo State. Now let's go back. Let's come down to your own career now. And now it seems that you actually have a very strong relationship with elders in the Juju genre of music, especially in Ondo State, and that speaks a lot about your journey. Probably you're a fast rising Juju musician in Ondo State. Let me ask you, how many years does it take you to get to where you are now in the music industry, especially the Juju genre? And like I said that you're actually part of Goman, which means you have been a gospel artist before now. So how many years?
Yes. I think there's the 23 years in music, because I started as a pianist and a drummer. I started as a drummer. Later on, my dad is also a pianist, an organist. You know, all these fathers then, Automan playing him, all these organists. So later on, it developed me. I was trained in an academic then. So from there, I learned how to play piano. From there, I grew up. I started my musical career later on. So let me just calculate everything. I think it's 23 years by now, 23 years in music.
Fantastic.
on music.
Ọdún mẹ́tàlélógún nìyẹn nínú iṣẹ́ orin. A jẹ́ pé ọjọ́ ti pẹ́ tí àkókò yìí náà ti pẹ́ sábò nìyẹn.
But normally we started this band thing. This juju you're talking about.
Okay.
You can start a music as a pianist, but talking about the band generally, talking about starting juju, started singing. I think I started that was
stage.
2010. Yes, on stage.
That's like 12 years now.
Yes. I started music. Okay,
12 years of you having your own band.
Exactly. Though I've been playing for different musicians.
Okay, now, let me go to that. Like, I know that you have gone on that tutelage of different musicians.
Yes.
Àwọn olórin wo ni ẹ bá ṣiṣẹ́ kó tó di pé iná dá band yín sílẹ̀? As a pianist and as a drummer, who are those musicians that actually worked with them?
I think the major crew I was able to work with then, I told you I started as a gospel artist. Evangelist Tokpo Ueye she's a gospel artist because she was the one I worked through. I started with, so I grew up under her. I learned under her. Apart from her, though I was able to play for other musicians, but that was the only band I grew up from then. I started and grew up from then. But I've played with a lot of musicians too. We have the likes of My Yellow and different musicians. So I've been able to play for them. Yeah. So before I started my own band, that was 2010. That was the first time I'll do the first show. So that was the first time I had my band. Before I was an instrumentalist, but later on became a band leader, started leading the crew. So thank God for the status now.
Yeah. Thank God. I'm padà béèrè question lọ́wọ́ yín lórí your first show that you had in 2010. I'm coming to that.
Yeah.
But for those watching us, we have Femi Moses Abogorin. Thank you, sir. Adetunji Julius Olubanji is with us. Toby Fashikun, God bless you. Ayeyi Tanmola Famous, God bless you. Also Adewale Ruth from Akungba, Principal Absalam. For those of you watching, just ensure that you follow this page. You see the follow button under the video. And also, we're going to be giving out 2,000 Naira cash gift to our viewers today. So if you're watching and you want to win that particular gift, we implore you to actually endeavor to share this video at least 20 times. Who knows, might be that person that will go with our 2,000 Naira. And we are speaking with Mr. Tlove, the chairman, Association of Juju Musicians, Akoko chapter, is with us, and he has been answering questions from us. And I want to ambassador Kalima mixed language here because of people watching us in diaspora. Mr. Tolu, Tlove, are you still with us? Okay.
Yes.
Now, your first show, who is actually your client that day, and how was that person? How were you able to convince that client that once it's going to be your first show? How were you able to convince that person that I will shaking now and how much did you charge then? Was it free or you were paid? And how was the experience?
Yeah, sure. That's a big and interesting question. Though the fact is this, I told you I grew up as a gospel artist from Tokpo, and as an instrumentalist, I was developed due to this pianist stuff. I think the band then was Zion Gates, and I have my brother then Tokpe then, but Tokpe was the pianist. He was able to develop me. So through then, I go with them whenever they want to charge. So I learned through that, especially Bro Tokpe was the band captain then. I learned through that the way they do. I think the first show was even a big bomb on me, because when I went to the person, because even the person is a politician, the person was a politician then. It was his first child that wanted to do a wedding then. So when I got to him, I think the person was even vying for House of Assembly then. So when I went to him, I was able to talk. Daddy, kíní kan báyìí báyìí àwa náà ń kọrin báyìí okay báyìí báwo ló fẹ́ ṣe, you know, the children's were friends. They have to convince the
Okay.
father, okay, let's try this guy, let's see what he's going to do, let's see what he's going to do, how much is he going to collect, so you know, as a starter then our team over in charge, you know, what we're always after ni pé káṣà kan kíṣẹ́ jáde
Kasha go
káwọn
stage.
èèyàn ẹ mọ̀ stage tẹ́yìn ò tí wọrí pé first time yẹn kíṣẹ́ jáde ẹ mọ̀ first time yẹn báyìí tó bá máa polongo àwọn èèyàn á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń wá so ìgbà tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ okay o daddy, we're able to, though really we're able to take our expenses. I think as a then we're able to take far back as then around 80K like that to 90K as at then. I think around that 2010.
But no instrument, Abi.
Sir?
But no instrument.
Yeah, you know, then the thing is this, the man has a good communication with one of the engineers in the area.
Okay.
So yes. So he just told us to go and meet the engineer. We were able to checkmate the sound, and we saw that it was a professional sound. So we took it, but you know, the take home he gave us was 80K. And at least our boys, transportation and other things. So, but we were able to take a sound. He was able to organize that. But you know, before we can use any sound, we have to go and inspect it first. So
Okay,
we're able to get through to the sound, and we watched the live and say we saw that the sound was professional. So we're able to use it. So then I think the first show, when I started singing on stage, the confidence came, you know, as an instrumentalist before, and somebody that has been singing in church. I've been singing in church, going for crusade, going for concerts. So the confidence is there already. So the only thing is, let there be arrangement. When you're arranging your song, give it a better arrangement. That's what people are after. So when I got there, you know, we've realized, I have my friends then that were still in my band. We started together, Ima, Kadri, Shakin Lolu, we started together. So they supported me really then. When shall I boy, washi, jekaloshi. After the day show, no, that they verify. Got really to control. I was able to do some composition before we got there. Because normally I like doing my own composition first. Before you even put other song to it, you should have your own composition. So when we got there, I was able to start. Even when people were even looking at me, I want to mom tell you know, my dad was even around. He came for the party because my dad's a pastor. It was because then everything about me was gospel. So I was able to bring down, and this person told me that I really want full gospel on stage. That's what I want. So I was able to give my best, and thank God, God really helped me that day, and we're able to capture the mind of people. After the show, people came to meet me. But boy, Lord, that band is already at any band. They believe it first time. Until boy could show she band they no long bye. They're able to say nice one, good. From there, Abere before people started calling us, people started moving. So the experience was really, let me just say, it was interesting because God really supported me that day. I was not embarrassed. It was as if I've been playing for long, the way we sang that day. So thank God for the journey so far.
Tlove.
Yes, sir.
I learned you're a banker. Let me ask.
Yes.
When did you become a banker, and how have you been combining the two careers together, banking and music? Because we all know that banking is a very engaging job, and also music is a very tasking job. So how have you been combining both careers together, music and banking? And how have you been finding it at the office? Knowing fully well that you do music on the sideline. How is hope is not music has not been affecting your job, and also your job has not been affecting your music. Have you been able to mix that? Oh, let's say, then
Thank you very much, sir.
wow.
Let me bring it down to this. It's see, if you're doing 7 things at the same time, once you're at the right part doing God's will, you're letting the spirit to lead. It will always be easy for you. I see if you've been doing that thing for decades. The thing is this: I should have abandoned gospel part away. But you know, When I started as a gospel artist, I started growing. I started growing. Even when I joined that gym, people were telling me, but boy, kí ló ń wá náà gym ṣe bí gospel artist ne. Alongside gan tí mo wà láà gym gan, mi ṣì jẹ́ kí mi gbàgbé lane tí mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Because to cut the story short, the spirit has really been helping me. And àwọn Bible sọ ọ̀nà ẹ̀sìn onígbàgbọ́ sọ pé the spirit controls the physical. So the spirit has always been in any physical job I'm doing. The spirit has always been leading. I'm doing a gospel thing in office. This question you're asking me, a lot of fans has been asking me. Baba, báwo lẹ ṣe ń cope? Because presently I'm also the music coordinator of my church. Báwo lẹ ṣe ń cope? Pẹ̀lú bank, pẹ̀lú orin, pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́. Sometimes when I get home, I just look at it. Báwo mo ṣe ń ṣe? But I don't know how to do it. If you see me at work, you see me working actively. If you see me weekend, I do my job. So it has not really been affecting because I've always been putting God first, and putting God first has always been helping me in anything I do. So putting God first, because music personally is a major work on its own. When you talk about banking, it's a major work on its own. Because fine, gbogbo wa náà ló law school, I'm at law school because I studied accounting in school then, both my ND Life and the BSc. So I studied accounting. So gbogbo wa náà máa fẹ́ fi ṣiṣẹ́. But along the line, gbogbo wa náà mi ṣiṣẹ́, I just noticed God has been helping me. God has really been helping me. And everything I've been doing, it has been making the banking job easy for me to do. It has been making the music easy. Ìgbà míì gan wà, màá ṣe tán lọ́fíìsì, màá délé lálẹ́. Composing, màá kàn tún wò, màá wá orin tí kò ní wá, màá wá sùn, màá pray. By the time I wake up, àwa. So see, in everything we do, once you put God first, no matter how tedious the thing you're doing, you always make your way through. So I just thank God. Putting God first has been helping me. So it has never made it very difficult for me to work in bank and to still be singing. It has never, most in this area, Tebari experienced a man few. I think this guy, Mayor Kuno, was a banker before he started singing. Later on, when he started singing, it got popular. Banks alongside. So it has not really been easy, but the help of God has really been assisting me, and I always put God first. So what I'll be telling people, in anything you do, even if it's only music you're doing, put God first, because that thing you're doing alone self, you might not be getting the best if you're not putting God first. So I've always been putting God first. It has always made everything easy for me. So let me just tell you, my brother, I've been coping. It has been easy for me. If you see me on stage, you never know I'm a banker. So I've been coping.
Now that will take me to this question.
Okay.
We're going to play mini manimal now. If you're given a jackpot, Mr. Tlove, to pick one or to drop one for one, out of either music or banking, which of the two are you going to drop for the other? Banking, okay, you have to go for one now. Or at the point, you have to take one, you have to choose one, either music or banking. Which one do you go for?
The question you just asked me is very big. It's very big. What I would just say is this. What I would just say, I told you something. Well, I always put God first in everything I do. I don't just decide like that. A lot of people have been advising me. Let me just tell you the fact that Tolu Fisher Bank is there. To face music, what he love better, because of the people, the link up, the people I have around me, both in Lagos that I go and visit. That people have to be now, shaking the this thing is we have a lot of thousands musicians outside there that are not doing extra job. That is only this music, and they're not yet to be found. They're still below. They're still pushing to get there. So it's not everybody that can get there. It's the people that has been given the grace to get there. No matter you're doing only music, that one doesn't say you're going to get there if the grace does not speak for you. So the thing is, even the level I am now, I think we have a lot of people in this Ajun we're talking about in this area. I have a lot of people that are far better than me. But it was just the grace. When they supported me, Tolu Iwolumashe, Tlove Iwolumashe, I came up. So answering your question, going back to your question, picking the maybe music or picking banking, I think along the bank, God has been helping me to work out some things. I've been meeting a lot of people through the bank work, and inspiring and convincing them and changing them. You get what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
everything you do, always make sure there's opportunity in everything you do. I've been making the opportunity of the banking job I'm doing to meet up to some tasks. So, and I thank God, God has really been giving me the ground anywhere I step. So, leaving the music for bank
Banking.
job, I can't say that. It's only God. Tọ́lọ́run bá ti sọ lónìí pé Tolú, time ti tó. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àsìkò oníkálukú wà. Time ti tó tí wàá fi ṣe báǹkì sílẹ̀, because Ọlọ́run lè sọ pé kí n fi music sílẹ̀. Can you get it? Because I'm doing
I'm
a
getting
gospel.
that.
You know, all this banking job, all these things we're doing, they're just physical things we do on heads. So, Ọlọ́run kọ́ lè sọ pé Tolú, time ti tó for you to now come back fully into music. It's a time. What time you have gone back to it? Don't work in software. But presently, as a banker, I can't leave the bank job because I've always been getting different opportunities and always been getting experiences. It has been giving me more standard. That's why when you look at my stage, when I get to stage, you don't know I'm a banker, but the experience, a lot of things I've learned that has really been helping me in this music line. Has really been helping me. So the bank job is a great job to do. It's an interesting job to do. So I can still leave one for one now. But if the way is showing tomorrow, I hand over to God. So I can still say that it's only God. Once I want to start doing that, just for me to pray. Even God can promote alone. Keep promote US. I'll just seek to God. Ọlọ́run is okay. Yes. I know keep promoter ẹ tó wá, Ọlọ́run ló ti give way tó fi wá láti gbé mi all round. So once God is not telling me èmi ló gbé wá, ó yá ṣe báyìí. So the spirit leads me. So before I do anything, I ask from God first. So the two jobs are so interesting and they go with each other. I've been enjoying it, sir.
It means both jobs are rubbing on the other. Banking job is having a very big influence on your music career. Because,
exactly.
A lot of times I've seen your stage. There's this courage you have, which shows that you're actually different from others, probably because of your banking experience. All right. We have been having conversation with Mr. Lauren Toba Tolulope, popularly known as Tlove, a fast rising juju musician and also a gospel artist on those states, and also is going viral now and is also going places. But the big thing about him and what makes him different from other musicians around here is that he's also a banker. So he just answered a question on how he has been able to manage both careers together, and fantastically he said that the banking job has been playing a very big role in his movement in the music industry. All right. Now, Mr. Tolu, Tilo.
Yes, sir.
Now going to 12 years, you've done a lot of stage performances across those states, outside of those states. Have you been able to wax any album or singles? Because we play some of your songs, so we don't know if it's actually in an album. We've seen Aditu, we've seen Wedding Day, which we actually played before you brought you in, and some other songs like that. Have you been able to wax any album? And if yes, how many? And what are the songs? Which of your songs are the most was the hit of all?
Though fine, I've been able to wax album. You know, I told you I started as a gospel artist, so when I was still fully into gospel, I've been able to wax album. Like I think even videos, I've been able to do like 2 albums back then. I think one of the track, the Olaide Abioye, Praise ye the Lord, my Father, we give you thanks, and so on like that. So I've been able to watch like 2 albums in the past. After then, I've been dropping singles. So since then, I've not been concentrating on album again. I've been dropping singles. Even when I started juju, started doing everything, started mixing everything, I've been dropping singles. If you look at how the trend of things is going now, mostly singles are hitting. Once you can drop and hit singles, you make it up. Even if you drop album, if you have 10 songs, 10 tracks in your album, it's only one. Some people might even love one more than everything. So no matter how fantastic the song are, you have the choice. People might choose one in everything. So, I know to have for let's be dropping singles for now. Let's be dropping singles for now. Let's be dropping. So I've been dropping singles since then. So even particularly today's Juju thing, I've been dropping singles. So I have two albums, and I think 12 singles that I've dropped after then. So I have like 12. So that I've dropped after then. So both the videos and the audios. I have like 12 that I've dropped about then.
12
And I thank
singles.
God has really been helping me in everything. God has really been helping me.
All right, thank you very much, Tilo. For those of you watching, don't hesitate to drop your comment, and also don't hesitate to share this video. We're actually going to give out 2,000 naira giveaway to one of those sharers. So please share at least 20 times, and you're going to pick a winner at the end of the show. And we're going to tell you to drop your account number, where we're going to forward that 2,000 naira gift to for you sharing this video. And for those of you watching, you can also drop your comments, and also don't forget to follow this page, Live Shows by Olaide Abioye. That's the page we bring our upcoming artists, fast rising artists, to promote ourselves. Because only Kafo we work on the office and so we are doing this to actually lift ourselves up, and we don't know where this is going to get to. So now, Mr. Tolu, Mr. Tlove, now
Yes,
you've told
sir.
us about your the music you've done. Now you said you're now fully into juju. Do you still do gospel on the sideline, or the gospel is also reflecting in your juju music?
Yeah. Please, don't misinterpret me. I still do
Okay,
gospel juju. That's why I
okay.
call this gospel juju, and I do hip gospel because one thing I just realized. Let's say the facts. The thing is this. How the world is trending. You must be able to organize yourself and compose yourself to how music is going presently. If you Let me just give a sample. If you notice back then, when Yawa Bolare still have the strength when they were still singing, they were in Goma then.
Hmm.
Back then, ìwọ tó bá ń ṣe Goma, àwọn Goma wọn kì í fi bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gba party. Kọ́ máa sọ pé wọ́n lọ
Yeah.
burial, kọ́ máa sọ pé wọ́n lọ
Hmm.
wedding, wọn kì í gbà. Because
Divert
according to the
church in
constitution
the
of Exactly ni wọ́n ń ṣe. According to the constitution of Goma, o ò gbọ́dọ̀ kí ènìyàn. It's part of their constitution. Ọlọ́run nìkan ni wọ́n máa ń praise. And Goma, gospel is really meant to win souls then. So, but nowadays, when you look at people that are doing gospel, everything ti fọ́nká. That's why mo lọ sí agbo èèyàn kan lọ́jọ́ kan, wọ́n á wò ó lòun wà ń Goma. Ìgbà tó máa kọrin sí, mo ń gbọ́ tó ń sọ pé ẹ má sọ̀kò àṣà ẹ̀yẹ ìyá mi ni. Léèyàn tó ń mú as a gospel. All those things. People don't really understand what they're doing. The reason why I joined Jujutsu Ma is this. When you look at Jujutsu, it's a traditional music. It's an African music. How should I even put it? It grew from the Christian room to. That's why when you look at the people that are singing Juju most, people that started it, they're Christians. When you look at even the likes of the people that are leading now, I think the likes of Shino Peter, the likes of Mega 99, those are the pioneers. The likes of Sonia, if you look at them too, they're Christian. That's why I always correct the motion when I got to Ajum. But boy, can you Ajum gospel? See, a lot of people that are doing that gospel, they don't understand what they're doing there. A lot of people are just there. I want like party wedding. So they don't really understand what they're doing. But I've joined Jujutsu Mai to accomplish my music, to make my music more better on stage. Doing gospel juju now, when I get to stage, I'm also following the trend. Moshe, I told you I'm into this hip gospel because hip gospel is my creative style of music that I create. So, we have the hip hop singers. So I was able to follow my own in the Christian way. So that's why when you look at most of the videos I did, my hip hop that I did, they're in Christian, my hip hop as in the Christian's way. Not to pay Fapataya, you get what I'm saying. So
Sure.
yes. So I've been able to mix juju with my gospel. The style of music I do presently is gospel juju and hip gospel. And doing juju has never diverted me, not concentrating on gospel. I still go for church concerts. I go for conferences. I go for different programs, Christian program, and at the same time, I still go for parties. So when you see me at parties, you see I'm different. The way I will sing, fine. But the way I will do my things are different. So I think creativity is the best. So juju gospel is what I do, and hip gospel is what I do. I've never diverted from gospel. I'm still a gospel musician. So
So
I'm a
you,
gospel juju musician.
to cut it short, or to just put it in a nutshell, uh, it shows that you're just yourself. You don't
Yeah,
want
sure,
to be
sure, sure.
an hypocrite where you
Yeah,
be in a
sure,
place where you can't express yourself, and now you can express
sure.
yourself the way you like now. All right.
Yeah.
Now let us go to the plans for the future. What are you planning to do? What should your fans be expecting soonest? We are in a new year. This is just barely 2 months into the year. So should your fans across on those states and across Nigeria should be expecting something out very soon. And can you give us uh, an hint to what it might look like? Whatever you are planning for your fans.
Yeah. Thank you everyone and the fans watching us presently. I really appreciate everybody for the time given. Fine. We've done a lot of projects in the past. While this new year, we've been working on a project. I think we've started from that was on the 30th of December last year. We started working on this year project. We've worked on it. I think I still have a lot of projects on ground in the studio that we're planning to push out anytime. Though I've been able to push one out recently, Ogotuntun. That was the one I started this year with to open this year. You're starting this year, you should be able to start with glory. You should be expecting something big. So I was able to give that to my fans, Ogotuntun. That was what I started with. And we have creativity, which is what we'll stay cooking. Even we've done it, but we're still trying to push it out officially on site and other
Okay.
social media. So, and particularly the major thing we're working on this year, we have a lot of audios on ground for this year, a lot of singles on ground. Particularly, what we want to focus, we're focusing more on videos this year. Videos this year. So we're planning going on video projects very well this year on every audios we have. Going on, and starting from March, we'll start pushing out our songs, start putting out both the audio and videos starting from March by God's grace. And I think my fans, they're going to enjoy it because they are hit tracks. That's why I don't just push songs out anyhow. I wait to when I'm composed and God is telling me something and I create something. I make a composition, and after that I push it out. Because majorly I do most of my music, I do composition very well. So, and I think we've cooked a lot on ground. So the thing is just for us pushing it out. That's what I said. We have creativity and so music we have on ground. So, and the video project, my fans will start getting it on all social media pages very soon. But we'll start pushing it out starting from March by the special
Okay.
grace of God. By the
All right.
special grace
Now
of God.
you're talking about where people can get access to your works, to your music. Can you give us your social media handles where your fans can actually relate with you one on one? In Paraventure, we have anyone who actually wants to invite you to one of their programs, shows, and what have you. Your social media handles where people can actually reach you. I know you have an Instagram page, you have a Facebook
Yeah,
page,
yeah, yeah,
and also
yeah,
so
yeah.
YouTube page where people can have access to your videos. So please, can you drop that now for people?
Yeah. Um, on my Facebook page, the name I'm using, I think the tag is Olontoba Tolu. Olontoba
Okay.
Tolu. That's the name on Facebook, and you can also search with Tlove and the FGMB Crew because that's the name of my band, Tlove and the FGMB Crew. So either Olonto Batolu or Tlove and the FGMB crew. So for IG, that's for the Instagram. That one is very simple. It's just Tlove FGMB crew. Tlove FGMB crew. That's all
On
for the
Instagram.
that's for the Instagram. Yeah, Tlove FGMB crew. So for YouTube, it's also the same thing, Tlove FGMB crew. So once you just search for Tlove FGMB crew to give you all the videos, all the projects I've done on YouTube. So Tlove FGMB crew, that's what I have for the YouTube. And for the Instagram, Tlove FGMB crew. For Facebook, Olonto Batolu / Tlove and the FGMB crew. So
Now,
that's those are the pages
TikTok
we use actively for now.
for now. Okay, are you planning to go
For
on
now.
TikTok very soon?
Yeah. I also use Tlove FGMB crew for TikTok, but we plan working on it start pushing our project
Okay.
on it starting from next month. We really focused on other social medias like YouTube, IG, Facebook, but as things are trending, you can see more people are using TikToks now.
Yeah.
So we're planning of loading our projects soon on it, starting from next month. My manager is going to start that by the special grace of God. So we're going to load our project on that starting from next month by the special grace of God.
All right. Now people can actually have access to your works on these pages. Now,
Yeah.
are you now we're going on digital? The world is going on into digital arts now, where people buy music online. You have the likes of Boom. We have the likes of AudioMark. Can people get your music, your songs on AudioMark and on Boom and other digital music platforms where people can actually buy or download music
Yeah.
for their pleasure?
Yeah. AudioMac is majorly for streaming.
Yeah.
AudioMac mostly, if you don't have the application, you won't be able to play music. Most times, AudioMac is majorly for streaming. You might not be able to download on AudioMac like that. So it's majorly for streaming. So fine, we're on AudioMac. I also use Tlove FGMB crew for AudioMac. I have my songs on AudioMac. I have few projects on it on AudioMac. So though we're planning all of the social media, majorly most of the social media we have Tlove and the FGMB crew on it. But the
Okay.
problem is we've not been working actively on others social media. We've not loaded our project on it. It's only YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And this AudioMac, we have few projects on it too. But by God's grace, March, we're gonna load everything on AudioMac, Boomplay, and other social media page. We're gonna load it by the special grace of God.
Fantastic.
We're putting things together, but we'll load it by the special grace of God by March.
Okay. All right. Now, can you drop your phone number, your contact, or that of your manager, whichever one that's convenient for you, where people can actually reach you in case you have people who want to invite you for their shows, for their next event, and they've seen you worthy to be the entertainer or the guest minister, as the
Yeah.
case may be. Please, can you drop your contact where people can call you?
Okay. My contact 081. That's my hotline. So if you want to reach me anytime, that's also my WhatsApp contact. So in case you want to chat me up on WhatsApp or contact me, 081
Okay.
034 74 132. Let me call it again, 081 034 74 132.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. 081 is on the screen now. For those of you
Yeah,
watching,
34.
is that correct?
Yeah,
Can you see the
34
number on the
74
screen?
132. Sure.
Is that correct?
It's
All
correct.
right.
Sure.
All right. So for those watching, you can get that contact from the screen now. It's on the screen. Love's contact where you can call in for shows, for musical concerts. Now, you said the other time that you're the choir master of your church.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, being a juju musician, I don't know cause that Love to one you if there is or there was. How
Yeah,
are you?
sure.
How
I
are
told you the
you
other time that,
into? Mhm.
yeah. I told you the other time that most people have been challenging me. The major thing is when you're doing something, understand what you're doing. A lot of people are doing music now. Let me just say, a lot of people are singing. Not all of us are musicians.
Oh.
You get? Not all of us are musicians. A lot of people,
I got that. Not all
yeah,
those who sing are
are
musicians.
musicians.
Wow,
Yeah.
fantastic. Go on.
So not everyone are musicians, because you just see a lot of people singing. They don't really understand the basics of music. They don't really understand what they're doing. They don't understand what they're really doing. You just see some people just sing, oh yeah, gbasho, ara le mi, gbasho ele. That's what they do. But before you start something, before you do something, understand the do and don'ts. Understand everything about that thing before you go into it. So before I really looked into going into juju line, fine. When people called Jashibai, when crisis was coming up, when a lot of things came up in Goma, fine. I was able to, most of my church member knew then that I was in Goma. Along the line, it was all this Oroye, Koshoye, a lot of things came up. Emo, kò sẹ́gbẹ́ tí ò ní tiẹ̀. Bí gospel ṣe wà yẹn náà wà láwọn náà pọ̀. So Oroye, Koshoye, mo wá ti wá rí pé ọ̀gá mi náà tó fẹ́ fi jẹ chairman àkókò ní Goma, it's more or less like father to me. A lot of kakos there tí ń wà lẹ́yìn tán tí wọ́n ń bá mi, Tolú ìwọ la fẹ́ lò, Tolú ìwọ ní kinní kan, Tolú ìwọ lélẹ̀. I have to be very careful. This is a gospel thing. Gospel, a lot of things. Am I rotten? Am I really everywhere lower? One way go, I have to be very careful. So immediately, we'll step back. So gbogbo wọn tó wá ń bá mi, ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kíní, ó gbọ́dọ̀, because by God's grace, during my time when I was in Goma, then I was able to work it out with the national and the people up there to make sure Goma stand, and we're able to work with people here. And thank God they have a chairman now in Akoko. So from there, when I noticed crises that were coming up, I have to step back. So stepping back, not knowing it was God that was directing me, not knowing He was planning to use me for something. So before I knew what was happening, people called me, Omo, Juju kini kan, Ajum no, go stand kini kan. When I went to Ajum, by the special grace of God, we were able to connect this rival sort of thing that we don't want to connect with the state, everything. But especially with the cooperation of the others, we're able to solve that. Now, presently, we have Ajum actively in Akoko. The music is booming now in Akoko. So, to my church, but the pastor me tell Kogbo, Protolu, Egbe ole Ajum, Kile Angela Ajum, bye. See, and I told them is this. All the Ajum, that's why I can look at the stories, the series of people that have been growing in Ajum. We are all Christians. Majorly, even the pioneers of this juju musicians, these Ajum, they are all Christians. So, but the problem is this: we don't, this thing. We don't want to differentiate. We don't want to understand that there is connection between gospel, between the Goma and Ajum. There's connection, because now when you look at the Goma, we have the Christian. When you look at Ajum, I want to only the veg, I want to at the top. Most of them are choir master. They are choir chord in their churches. When you look at the likes of, we know Megana 9 now is an active person in his church. So we have, Ajum is just the way you do your things. We have most people in Goma too that they drink, they smoke, that they pretend. So, and they just call themselves that they're gospel artists. So the fact is just this: any association you are, anything you want to do, just try to differentiate yourself, understand what you're doing, make yourself different. Joining Juju today, fine, Juju allows you to drink on stage. If you can bring beer, I want need Juju, they will tell you, create beer, man, I need you, can you cook, but Goma don't allow that. But you, as a personal person, we have a lot of people that are in this Juju that don't drink too. So it now depends on your personal, who you are. So joining Juju should not say that you should drink. We have pastors, we have a lot of people that are drinking too. So it's you that should not know what you're taking, know what you're doing. So joining Ajum has never been distracting me. So I've been telling them in church that, Daddy, this Ajum thing, telling my people has never make a difference. I'm still doing gospel. I still go for concert. So I do gospel. So it's different totally from Fuji.
To show them some lights.
Exactly. That there's no difference between us. We are together.
Okay. All right. Our time is fast spent because of our time. Yeah. Now, I'd like you to pick. We have some people who have actually shared videos, and well, I think we're actually trying to get some things. We have like 2 or 3 people who have actually done well in sharing this video, and I want you to pick one of the three people. Okay, I'm coming. We are going to roll a jackpot for us now. Just some seconds. We want to pick three people out of those who share this video. Okay, we have Adewale Ruth. That's number one person that shared this video the most. And also we have Principal Abdul Salam. Okay. Then who is the other third person? Okay. And we have Femi Moses Abogunrin. And well, we have one lady and two guys. Adewale Ruth, Femi Moses Abogunrin, and Principal Abdul Salam. So I want you to pick one of the three on your discretion. Adewale Ruth, Femi Moses Abogunrin. I know you don't know any of these three people. Just minimum. Pick one out of the three.
Sorry, how many ladies, how many female, how many male?
A lady and three guys. And three males. So
okay.
Let us lead.
I think the name that is ringing on me right now, the name coming. I think Femi is coming.
Femi is coming.
I think Femi is coming. Femi is ringing right now.
Femi Moses Abogunrin.
Exactly.
Wow.
I think the name is ringing.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Tlove. Now, Femi Moses Abogunrin, you are the winner of our giveaway today. You've won yourself a sum of 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. Femi Moses Abogunrin, if you're watching, please inbox us your account number. Immediately after this show, your account is going to be credited. Thank you for sharing this video. Next week, again, we're going to have another winner. That's how we do it. And now our guest actually picked one of the three people who shared the most. So, and Femi Moses Abogunrin came to his mind, and you've actually won yourself a sum of 2,000 naira. Thank you, Mr. Lauren Toba, Tolilope, Tlove. I just want to give our people just a taste of your work, and that is my wedding day. Actually, I don't know if you're married.
Yeah,
because I watched that video, and well, two things came to my mind. Either you're an experienced married man, or you're an experienced musician or an entertainer that has experienced that have entertained at several weddings, because the set of that video actually looks real. I was wondering if it was actually a real wedding ceremony you shot that video.
Yeah, sure. It was a real wedding. We did the live video at one of the parties.
Fantastic job.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It was a real wedding, so we just have to pick up the project for the wedding. And if you have a wedding, if you want to call us, because we do different genre of music. Because like me, I do gospel, juju on stage. Sometimes when you tell me, Mr. Tlove, we need hip hop now. But I'll go in the way, but there's a way I'll do my own hip hop. So mostly some people request for it that, can you do a video project for us during the wedding? I just try and make composition. Once you can pay for it, I don't have a problem. Mine is the money. Once you pay for it, I go in there. I think of what to do. If you see majorly what I picked out for those people, if you see, they are more or less like gospel lines for the gospel people. So they're more like that. I used to create that hip hop for them. Even if you listen to the lyrics, if you check the lyrics, they're gospel things. So I was able to just check in. We did it in Akure. It was in Akure that we did that project. So it was one of the parties that they called me for that we did that project. So and we did it.
The couple really cooperated.
They cooperated. They stayed in Abuja. So they stayed in Abuja. Yeah. They cooperated and they really cooperated that day, and we did it. And at least, so we do it for people when you call us that, okay, because that's why I tell people, when I want to come for your show, you don't need DJ. Just tell me the genre of music you want. That's why you must be unique. You must try to understand different kind of music. Because when you get to some shows, things are trending. things are moving, but just try to be creative to move along with those things and compose alongside. So when you call me that, okay, we want an hip hop, I create it and I come up with something better. And that was a project we did for the person. And it was fantastic. That days, we also did juju. We did live on stage, everything. But there was a session that the MC gave us that we used for that project. And everybody was pleased. After then, I've even gotten a lot of shows after then. So the day was really interesting.
I want to give you an opportunity to mention the name of the director of that particular shot, that particular video.
Yes. I should have even mentioned his name from the onset because he's a good man. He's a good man. He has really been helping me in this promotion line video, That's Mr. Ben. He's the CEO of Olive Multimedia Concept, CEO of Olive Multimedia. So he has been at 16, helping a lot of musicians. Even personally, we've been close. He really helped me with the project. And he cooperated. Because most times when I call you, Mr. Ben, he said, because he got to what he shown by me gone. I might not give him, but when you see him walking, he'll put all this trend as if you've gave him 2 million in projects. So I really like the man. I like his hustling spirit. He has been helping me with all my videos. Yes, sir.
Wow. A very thumbs up to him. And I actually love that video. And I plan to ask you who shot that video. And now you're telling me that it was actually a cutout from a live show, a real show. Not that you went on a location to do that. Thank you very much for having you on the show and for your time. And we know that one of these days we're going to have you also. And we know that this is going to be a stepping stone to the future your heart desire. So thank you very much for being here. We really appreciate you. And regards to all our Koko people, I was actually at Akumba yesterday. But anytime we come to town, to Akumba or Akoko area, we're going to give you a visit, to pay you a visit. Thank you for your time on the show.
All right, you're welcome, sir. Thanks so much.
I will be speaking with Tlove, a fast rising Juju musician who also do hip hop and Juju music and also gospel music. God bless you, my brother. One love.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, let me be leaving you fans, listeners out there with his song, Wedding Day. So for those let me say couples that are just coming up, probably you're having your wedding or you had your wedding yesterday, the newest couple in town, and those that are aspiring probably next week or coming month. I'm actually dedicating this song to you, Wedding Day by Tlove. Next week is another day we're going to be meeting on this show. Another artist is going to be coming, and also an Ondo State artist, gospel artist, will be coming on this show next week. Just stay down, make it a date with us, and don't forget to follow this page. We're going to follow and help us share. Our friend Moses Abogorin is the winner of today's giveaway, 2,000 naira. Please, if you're watching, send your account number to our inbox, and you're going to get your gift immediately. So thank you, Mr. Tlove. See you again.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
One love, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. That's it on the show today. We're going to be wrapping it up now because our guest, Mr. Tolu Tlove from Akoko, that has been a fantastic time. We have shared with us a lot of experiences, what he has seen, and his plans for the future in the music industry. My name is Olaide Abioye. Till we see next week, I'm leaving you with this Wedding Day by Tlove.
Today now my wedding day. I'm so glad to say today is a joyful day for me. Everybody join me to celebrate. Now go do it for me. No be any rara. Yeah. Hey, where baby Chijo ayo. Ibadi ni joa, ìyàwó bẹ̀rẹ̀ mú jojo. Standing ni joa, ọkọ ìyàwó mú jojo. Ibadi ni joa, ìyàwó bẹ̀rẹ̀ mú jojo. Standing ni joa, ọkọ ìyàwó mú jojo. He who finds a wide world is good.
Yes, sir.
I receive favor from the Lord Almighty. House and wealth, I inherit from parents, but the prudent wife is from the Lord. Ìbàdí ni ijó wà, ìyàwó bẹ̀rẹ̀ mú jòjò. Standing ni ijó wà, ọkọ ìyàwó mú jòjò. Ìbàdí ni ijó wà, ìyàwó bẹ̀rẹ̀ mú jòjò. Standing ni ijó wà, ọkọ ìyàwó mú jòjò. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one. They shall become one flesh.